Hi, Allegra from Ember Living, here today to talk about what can you recycle and how. A lot of people ask me this question, is this recyclable, is this recyclable? Okay, well, a basic tip about recycling is that the item needs to be able to be separated into a single material in order for it to be recycled. So, for instance, let's take a kid's toy. There's some plastic parts in there, there's some metal parts in there, maybe there's even some wood parts in there. You can't recycle that item the way it is. But if there's just nuts and screws holding it together, you could take it apart and then the metal can be thrown in the recycle bin and the plastic could be thrown in the recycle bin and the wood could be thrown either in the trash or in the compost bin. So that's how you have to think about it. Is this item separatable into a single material? But almost anything can be recycled that can be broken down into a single material. So there's lots of great ways to recycle things, but think about, can it be broken down into a single material? Things like pizza boxes, where the cardboard box gets infused with grease, you can't recycle that. That has to go into trash. But maybe the top part of the pizza box where there's no grease can be put into the recycle bin. So single source of materials is the most important thing. And check your municipality. There's a lot of ways to recycle things that you might be surprised about, and the information's constantly changing. Thank you.
In many cantons, such as here in Bern, the Swiss put all their rubbish in state-produced pay-as-you-use bags in 3 sizes. The bags left outside people's homes are collected 2 days per week. This system has now been adopted in the canton of Neuchâtel. In other cantons, such as Fribourg and Geneva, rubbish is disposed of according to its weight at a rubbish dump. This can cause problems for elderly people who can't easily take their rubbish to the dump if they don't have a car. But the Geneva authorities are convinced that this is a better system.
I've always been in favor of offering incentives, because in some Swiss-German cantons where they've introduced taxes on bags, people have started burning rubbish in their gardens. This isn't good for the environment, because it gives off CO2.
Vehicles then discharge their load in the tipping hall and exit via the door opposite. The waste received in the tipping hall is then fed into the primary shredder feed hopper. The waste is then conveyed into the fuel preparation area. Here, the waste is separated by size into 3 streams. The first being the fines fraction, which is sent for further processing. From the other 2 streams, recyclates such as metals, glass, dense plastics and aggregates are sorted and separated, ready to be sent for reprocessing.
Non-hazardous residential and commercial waste is delivered to a facility where it is combusted in a specialized chamber, creating steam that drives a turbine that makes electricity to power homes and businesses. State-of-the-art emissions control systems cool, collect, and clean combustion gases. All this is continuously monitored to comply with state and federal standards. At the end of the process, metals like steel and aluminum are recovered for recycling.
The electricity produced by the turbine generator is exported to local utilities for use in homes and businesses. Each ton of waste can generate 550 to 700 kilowatt hours of electricity. Steam from the process is condensed back into water and returned to the boiler tubes, making it an efficient, closed-loop system.
Recycling is important, but generating energy from waste is important too. Out goes the trash, and back comes clean electricity for your home.